This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. Well, just when you think things in Donald Trump's White House can't get any worse, they always do. There is already a mountain of damning evidence against Donald Trump and his inner circle of treasonous collaborators. Now, the Russian-backed villains are attempting a grand cover-up. We now know that Donald Trump is colluding with the House Intelligence Committee chairman, Devin Nunes. Last week, Nunes rushed to the White House in the middle of the night like one of Donald Trump's servants. Nunes says that he needed to tell the president about information he had concerning surveillance. He didn't, and still hasn't, given this information over to the other members of the Intelligence Committee, or even to the ranking member, Congressman Adam Schiff. The least troubling thing that came out of Nunes' weird secret meeting at the White House was the sly maneuver he made to slip onto the grounds unnoticed. One minute, he was driving with staffers in their car. The next, he was jumping out of their car to get into an Uber, which took him the rest of the way to the White House. If there is nothing to see here, why is he acting like he's in some kind of Jason Bourne movie? There are more alarming questions to which Devin Nunes won't give any straight answers about, and they are surrounding three issues. First, Devin, why did you have to go to the White House for information you claim you already knew?
The fact of the matter remains that this is information that I had long before Mr. Trump even made his famous tweet.
So if this was information you had long before Donald Trump's Twitter tantrum, then why the need to go anywhere, especially the White House, to get it? You're a terrible liar. Number two, if the executive branch had the information that you say you already had, why did you have to go to the White House?
The Congress has not been given this information, these documents, and that's the problem. So because this is executive branch, it was distributed widely through the executive branch. This was from November, December, and January.
Why couldn't the same executive branch employee that gave you the info that you say you already had just tell Donald Trump themselves? Your flimsy story doesn't hold up. And third, it's the White House. Congressmen don't have run of the place. Someone had to have let you in. Who signed you in to the White House?
Who cleared you for admission?
Well, I'm not going to get into how that process works, but the White House has a process for.
But was it a White House staffer?
Look, well, if I'm not going to get into sources and methods and how we review documents, especially classified information, I mean,
Sources and methods? No one's asking you for sources of intelligence or methods of obtaining and gathering intelligence. We want to know who let you into the White House. At best, listen, Devin Nunes has been exposed as a partisan clown whose closeness to the president destroys his credibility. And listen, credibility is something you need if you plan on leading a congressional committee that oversees national intelligence. And at the very worst, he is actively covering up for Donald Trump, who very well may be committing treason against the United States of America, probably in an effort to enrich himself and to further the stated policy objectives of Russia and Vladimir Putin. Look, it is past time to remove Devin Nunes as chairman.